Well, um, Snaptown born. I ran out of time on my last attempt on this Jermain Taylor what to do with him problem. So I seem to be running out of time and having to make part twos on quite a bit now. But I like to talk about boxing. I think it's the only sport that encompasses every possible athletic aspect that a person could have and throws it all together in one sport. So I love talking about it. You know, with Taylor again, the reason why I say piss off Abraham first is, and because he's so poised to take this tournament, is he's not exactly the favorite. Mikkel Kessler is probably the favorite, and here in the U.S. there's a lot of people picking Andre Ward. So Mikkel Kessler and Andre Ward, if it had been them, they would probably just say keep Taylor in the tournament, and they probably still will want to do that because they both face Taylor, don't they? I think they do. It's just really hard. You hate to see something like this, but when you know that a fighter doesn't have it anymore, he can't compete at the top level at this point in time in his life. He's not old, but he's not young either. He can't afford to be losing like this at this age. He's supposed to be at his prime or just past his peak and still winning, but that's not what happened. So he doesn't deserve to be in this tournament. When they were putting this whole thing together, and I know they threw 3 Americans in there because they wanted 3 Americans. But like I said before, we're just one country. I'd have been happy with just one because I know we got some good fighters. But damn it, 3, especially 2 prospects in Jermain Taylor. Looking back at it, even those of you who thought Taylor could win this tournament or even win this fight, you got to say it was hope. You were invested in some hope that he would fix his problems. I hoped he did too, but I wasn't going to bet on him. I would love to have seen Taylor fix his problems, but he didn't. And he doesn't deserve to be in this tournament. He just doesn't. And we're gonna see if Andre Ward does. I hope he puts up a good fight with Kessler, and I still think Kessler will win. I think I've explained that enough. But I hope he puts up a good fight against Kessler because that will increase his chances to win his next 2 fights. If he doesn't, the only one he can guarantee is Taylor, and that's the problem. If Andre Ward is unimpressive in the next fight, then you'll have 2 Americans who may not deserve to be in this tournament. You could have easily put Andrade in there. I know Kessler gave him an ass kicking, and he lost to, like I said, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to try. Bute, B-U-T-E. But he did put the pressure on late, and he established himself as a good fighter. Jermain Taylor's done nothing but lose except to B-level fighters like Jeff Lacey, and he wasn't that good against Jeff Lacey. I only want and need 1 American in this tournament, and right now, until I see Ward, that's Darrell. I don't like being represented as a fan by Taylor. I know I'm being hard on him. I've been hard on him since I started doing this Super 6 stuff, but I'm really excited about this tournament, and I've been especially hard on him because he's the one who seems to need the most tough love at this time. Why the hell did you give up Manny as your trainer, dude? Emmanuel Stewart, you were whooping ass when you were listening to that guy. He had better training regimen for you. You looked like you were supposed to look. Now you're a joke. Okay, you're not going to be accepted as a good fight for a top level fighter in the super middleweight division right now, or the middleweight division right now. And the middleweight division is shit. Taylor needs to get the hell out of this tournament, and we need to figure out a way to get him out. And when I say we, I'm saying maybe sometimes the fans need to brainstorm. Maybe sometimes the fans need to get together and decide. Maybe throw out the idea that the last fight should be a pay-per-view fight. Should be. Because after all this, after the 2 years of a tournament, and you finally get to the end, you should be willing to pay to see that kind of thing. And so in doing that, give Abraham some extra money, and see if he'd be willing to fight another fight. It has to be an American dude, Green, like I said. But if it doesn't, actually, you know what? Put Butte in. Butte. Put him in. It leaves us with 2 Americans and some great fights, some great matchups. Taylor needs to go. And I think Abraham's got the hunger in this tournament where he's like, maybe he's the guy that doesn't want this tournament to fall apart because he wants to prove himself. That guy looks really good. He looks really hungry. He really looks, and he carries the confidence with him. He's not scared of any of these guys. And he's got power, and he's got skill, and he's smart. I want this to be a good tournament too. And like I said, okay, so give him the deal. Give him some extra money. Give him some extra time to prepare for another fight with another person. Let him go through the next 2 rounds, Arthur Abraham, as normal. And then, in between the semifinals, put an extra spurt in between there. I'd be willing to do that for, to keep this kind of thing going. Even let the other guys take tune-up fights in that time if they want to. But, let Abraham have that time to take on the newcomer. And then take the best, if Abraham ends up losing, give him 2 points instead of 3. But if he wins, just let him keep the 3, even if he doesn't win by knockout. Make it so that the other guy really has to prove Abraham out to take the fight away from him. Give him these advantages, but let's see a better fight. Let's have a better fighter in there to take on Kessler and Ward and maybe upset them. So that would make it fair all across the board. Except to Abraham. Kessler and Ward may take it as offense, but if Abraham has to take another top-level fight, even if he's given time, he still has to have one more top-level fight, and they give him some more money. I think that evens the board. Well, so, this is my finish up. So let me know what you guys think. Put your comments down there. Subscribe to me. I'll have some more videos over here. I'll make them all the time. Every time I watch a boxing match or I hear about it, I want to talk about it. Y'all do the same. Video response me back. I'll approve it. Even if you hate me and you talk shit the whole time. I don't care. I'm on here to talk about boxing. That's all I'm on here to talk about. So, let me know what you think. Even the guys I subscribe to put out good videos, and we don't agree on everything, but I still like hearing what everybody thinks. It's part of what made me watch Darrell and Froch again and have a better understanding, but still think Darrell won. Anyway, that's coming up next. This is Naptown Born. Y'all been cool for listening for so long. Deuces.